What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to some more Paragon. Not gameplay this time, more about a blog post. A blog post that indicates the sort of future of Paragon, where they're heading, and it sort of recaps with some of the things that we've seen. So it's been some journey this year. Big changes in some places, small changes in others, all changes marching toward the path of full release. Here's a quick general recap of 2017. So blah 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 blah. They did a whole load of shit. Some people liked it, some people hated it. Yada yada yada. People cried, others rejoiced, I guess. And then they also reworked 9 legacy heroes: so Feng Mao, Gideon, Grox, Iggy, Kalari, Murdoch, Rampage, Steel, and Twin Blast all received reworks. They released 11 new heroes, so we got Serath, Aurora, Shinbi, Yin, Morigesh, Revenant, FaZe, Wukong, Wraith, Zinx, Drongo, and Terra, which is the last hero to be released in 2017. And I think tomorrow we will be getting a teaser video. That's usually how Epic like to do things. Next year, we're releasing Paragon out of open beta and into a full worldwide launch. What does that mean for you, and what major features are left to work on? Well, the big major one is for them to fix their game if they're going to release it, right? That's the main one. But anyways, the game direction. Our vision is for Paragon to be gratifying, fluid, and fun. All design decisions are meant to create a MOBA where you're taken into the thick of battle and the choices you make determine if you win or lose. We are building on the core MOBA pillars that you've grown to know and love, while also carving a new path that clearly defines Paragon. We think we're closer than ever to creating that unique Paragon experience. That doesn't mean we won't shake things up a bit more before launch, so I'm guessing we're going to see some changes, and in my mind these changes are coming to the jungle. I feel like the jungle Paragon is very boring with this white camps, and you got a green buff and you got a black buff. Okay, they've added some stuff, but let's make it a bit more interesting. I like the design on the legacy jungle, was so well designed. It was fun, there was some verticality, it was nice. Now if we can get that in Monolith, I'll be a very happy guy. Getting here hasn't been easy, and we thank all of you for coming along for the ride. We've always openly stated that Paragon is the truest form of a beta, and the big changes we've made along the way are a reflection of our iterative development process. It's all done in an effort to make sure we build the very best game that we can by leaving no stone unturned, and by God, they've literally left no stone unturned the amount of times they've reworked this game. We believe games are fun, and you should be having fun playing them. We want you to continue being happy, hopeful, and helpful in your part of shaping Paragon's future. If you're unhappy with where the Paragon is headed, I'm not sure that's right, Epic. I think it should be, if you're unhappy with where Paragon is headed, let us know and we'll make it right. You can continue helping forge Paragon's future by hopping in-game or joining discussions on any of our official channels. New matchmaking system. We've been testing the monolithic matchmaking service internally since the summer. We know you're itching to get more high quality matches, so are we. The system is close to being complete. So close, in fact, that a version of the new matchmaking system powers Fortnite Battle Royale's matchmaking. We are anxious to get it working in Paragon in the new year. So we're not getting matchmaking this year, but I'm pretty sure a lot of you kind of gathered that. I mean, it's December and they hadn't announced anything. And yes, previously they said we would be getting new matchmaking with Monolith. And if you think back to when they said that, that was like last year, and we got Monolith in December last year. So, you know, obviously with development, these things happen, I guess. At least 2018 will mean we're getting matchmaking for sure, because they wouldn't release the game without a proper matchmaking system, in my mind at least. That it just doesn't make sense. So ranked. Many of you are looking for the next level of competition in Paragon, and ranked is a major piece of the competition pie. We agree with you and want to raise the bar of competition in the game. Ranked is an important part of competitive play, and pulling together all the pieces to make it happen is a top task next year. We'll be working on the ranked draft experience, properly displaying your ranked stats, your ranked status, and making sure the new matchmaking system gives you the best possible heart-pounding matches. So, okay. You kind of expect ranked to come out with a full game. I'm glad they're working on it. I know thousands of people have been like, when's rank coming? When are we getting ranked? Can we have rank? Can we have ranked? Well, come on. They've they've just now sort of laid the foundation of what they want Paragon to be. If they released rank back when Legacy came out, like it would just mean nothing. New heroes. Terra is the last hero of 2017. Next year, at least 7 new heroes will join the battle, and a release schedule for those heroes will come. I'm kind of disappointed that it's only 7, but I can understand why. They have spoiled us with every 3 weeks, I guess, but I'm kind of disappointed. I did like having a new hero every 3 weeks. It was pretty fun. All the heroes should be fun to play, adding new, exciting gameplay and moments you remember to Paragon. We want you to have a good time playing new heroes and an even better time becoming masters of your favorite heroes. So this is Boris that Epic teased a while back, last week I think. Also posted it on my YouTube channel. I think this might be the first hero to come in 2018. It hasn't been confirmed, but this is the first hero we've seen that's part of the 2018 schedule. New cards and gems. Cards and gems add additional strategy and depth to the gameplay. We know you want more variety in builds that allow you to surprise your opponents and provide plenty of counterplay. There are lots of new cards and gems slated for the new year that will give you lots of options in combat. We can't wait to share them all. And you guys are actually lucky, because when Epic updated their game, the API on Agora got updated with some new cards that haven't actually been announced, but they're on Agora. So anyways, these are some of the cards that have been, I guess, leaked. Vision Spore. Place a Vision Spore at a target location, which reveals enemy heroes within 300 unit radius for 4 seconds. Vision Spore's radius will grow to 900 units over 60 seconds. Each spore lasts 3 minutes. So as you can see, this is a growth card, and this is a way of providing vision. Now, growth currently doesn't have any way of vision. The only affinity that has, I guess, vision from a ward, at least, is order. You also have vision from in death because of find playthings, and you get vision, sort of vision, in chaos because of Outlander Scout. But nothing that really acts like a ward exists in any other affinity other than order. So I like this idea of a vision spore. Eyes of the Beast. Nearby jungle boss minions are marked with the Eye of the Beast. Does not mark Prime Helix or Raptor King. Marked minions reveal all nearby enemy units until the minion is killed. So that can make for some interesting gameplay. You could maybe run into the enemy jungle, or you could use it to kind of ward your own jungle, or your green buff or your black buff. Those kind of things. It's an interesting card. I haven't played another MOBA, so I don't know if this kind of thing exists and what kind of play it would encourage. Maybe you guys know. Tripwire. Now this is a knowledge card. Vision laser is the effect. Launch a device that will collide with and attach to any surface. The device then spawns a laser, which reveals any enemies who walk through it for 4 seconds. Each laser lasts 180 seconds. Now this is another form of vision for the knowledge affinity. So growth got it, and now knowledge. I do like the way, they didn't just say, okay, well, you can have a ward and we'll just give wards to all the other affinities with some kind of effect. They're actually working on something cool. Like a vision laser suits what I would imagine to be, in my mind, I see knowledge as like the OPD kind of affinity, right? So like the police, the law, I guess, right? And a vision laser kind of suits that in my mind. It like kind of all fits together, how they would have these gadgets that's a vision laser, and how growth has a spore because that's to do with nature. It's pretty cool. So I like it, and I like that we're getting vision. It's pretty nice, and I think it's definitely needed. So Awakened Ancient. Now this card has been leaked because it was in bot games, which a lot of you have been sending to me, like pictures of bots running this card. But Awaken the Ancient has an effect called Last Stand. Dropping below 30% max health will purify all debuffed, 50% damage reduction, and immunity to crowd control effects for 6 seconds. Now this is a fantastic card. It is super tanky, gives you some power and attack speed, so you probably want to run this on your tanks. I think it's a great card. And whether the stats on any of these cards stay the same, it's neither here nor there. It could be that they haven't released these cards because the balance isn't there. So we don't know whether, like dropping below 30%. It might not be 30%, right? It might not be crowd control immunity for 6 seconds. We don't know. And then Form of Rubbish was one of the other cards that was leaked, but that actually got released in the previous patch. And Pestilence has been in the game for a very long time, but it's I think it's one of the cards that's really difficult to balance, so it never actually got released. It says deal true damage equal to 4% of your max health and nearby to nearby enemy heroes. You receive damage equal to the damage dealt. But anyways, those are some of the new cards. Game balance. The dynamic nature of MOBAs is what draws us in and keeps us playing each day. We know you care deeply about game balance, and so do we. Game balance will always change, and it's core to Paragon's success. We're releasing balance passes on a 3-week schedule, and we immediately take care of big balance issues that negatively disrupt your games. You can expect us to continue that pace of balance changes next year. Other major features in development: new onboarding and tutorials, that's great. Social system like clans. I have no idea how clans really work in a MOBA. Maybe like we can set up a group for the YouTube channel that people can join. I have no idea. New events, competitions, which is I'm looking forward to. They did the Paragon exhibition tournament. Most of you guys are probably aware of the champ. I hope there's some more. Lots of voiceovers. So that's what I'm looking forward to. We got to see some of the leaks. Some voice lines leaked ages ago, and I presume lots of VO means voiceovers, but I'm not too sure. I imagine it does. Global launch. Closed alpha testing in Asia is already underway. There's a lot of legwork needed to make sure that we can support multiple regions around the world. We've needed to make, and will continue to do so, changes to the game to be more mindful of a global audience. Some changes you've seen reflect global feedback we've received. We believe making Paragon better for everyone around the world makes for a better game in the long run. Next year begins a big push to ramp up Paragon. When it's time to put our foot on the gas pedal, we'll need your help to spread the word. We're excited for the future and cannot wait until 2018. Who knows, maybe we'll release on other platforms too. So is that an Xbox tease? Is that an Xbox tease? Could you imagine Paragon being cross-play on PS4, PC, and Xbox? That would be insane. That would probably be the first game, right? The first game that has cross-play across all 3 platforms. That would be insane. I'm really looking forward to 2018, and I hope you guys are as well. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, smash the thumbs up button. Subscribe for all the latest Paragon content, because damn, it's about to be amazing. Until next time, guys. Peace.